Hello.
Hi.
I see Angela has already commented in the chat. Hi, Angela. I'm just kind of having a little bit of mom frustration right now. Kids not doing the things they're supposed to and fighting about it. So it's what it is, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Oh, look, Nightbot showed up as well. Hi, Nightbot. Ooh, chocolate. It's behind your drink.
No, I'm behind my drink.
Now you are. Well, kind of still the chocolates are too, for me. Okay. Anyway, how are your socks coming, Angela? I actually have my socks right here in case I got the urge to knit.
You usually don't.
Quite longer than they were.
They no longer look like underwear. Unless you think of a swimming suit. Some of them are like tube tops, but one pieces. Really weird.
They're baby hand mitten thingies.
Ah!
Yeah. I'm excited. I just moved up my thing here for my video that's coming out on Monday. I had done probably 1 1/4 inches there. Hi, Lori. How you doing? How's your head? Are you still got a migraine thing going on? Okay, Angela, are you doing toe up or cuff down? I have finished a thing for my pet animal, whatever, the animal megalon, the magical Mal. I'm excited about that. ShiAnne hasn't seen the fully finished project, but she's seen some of it.
Yep.
So you guys get the full reaction to whether or not she reacts or doesn't react, or probably depends on her mood.
Well, I was just out with a friend, so I'll probably be a little more reactive.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Magic vibes away.
It's like a boot.
Okay, so it's like a boot, but and you're making it. Are you starting where the toes are, or are you starting where like up on your ankle? The wind.
I felt the screen slightly.
No, my laptop has issues.
I just needed it slightly.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little more than slightly, but that's fine.
Yeah, never win.
You could have left it. I didn't care. I just needed to be able to read the comments.
Let's see. She said, finished the first cat toy pumpkin today. And haven't done the tutorial on that yet, but hopefully by the end of the week. That would be really fun. I don't have any pumpkins. I have rings in my glasses. Oh, because I'm on my head. I know what it's from.
They didn't.
Give them more credit than that. They know better. What'd she say? Oh, Angela's starting from the top. I can read top.
If you could just control the barometric pressure and keep it all steady, that would be fantastic. That would help a lot.
You know, the problem with that, because I could totally do that, except for all the kite flyers out there are fighting against me.
That's true.
So
I've never properly flown a kite.
I haven't properly flown a kite since before you were born or when you were a baby. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. So
we once tried with Dad when it was a windy day, but it was too windy. It almost destroyed the kite.
We once had some really cool kites that, you know how you take the car things that you like fold up and they like scrunch around. We had a kite that was like that. It was a really good kite.
Interesting.
So that was.
I'd like to fly a kite.
Andrew was like 10
for it.
So probably just. Oh no, I think that was before I married your dad. So Andrew would have been less than 8. It was probably the summer he was 8. So that tells you it's been a couple of years.
Just a couple.
So yeah, sorry, I can't do anything about the air pressure because the kite flyers, they're really powerful.
That's an interesting perspective.
What have you been working on that's animals?
Well, I made a couple more of the little pattern ones.
Yeah.
I didn't bring it in here with me because only one of them is traced. That's it. I haven't been working very much recently. Well, I've been a little busy. I'm tired.
I have this much of a piece for a cat hat. I would love to know what Lori thinks. Armchair Chef Lori, because it's supposed to be a quick and easy project, but just even doing that much on I did a chain of 75, so 74 stitches across, and that wasn't quick. Like, it's easy, it's super easy, but not quick. So I'm really curious if she thought it was. I don't remember if she said one way or another about that one. And then I'll show you. You ready to see it? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you guys ready?
That's cute.
A little frog. This was from Chef Lori's Quick and Easy playlist. We did not stuff it with stuffing.
No.
I put marbles in here, so
it's a fidget.
And then she had seen it before I put the mouth on it.
Yeah, so there's not as much reaction, but I was excited for the mouth.
Yeah. And then I just did the embroidery floss. Hang it on. There you go.
I'm also not really touched it either.
It's cotton yarn, so you should be fine.
I was really upset with my other fidget when I let him play with it while we were at Steve's.
Because it doesn't have 2 marbles?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was like, "You have 3?" He does that face too. You have 3? 3 what? 3 marbles. Right. There were only 2 in the other ones. I got to play with all the ones that weren't mine before they got them.
Yeah.
I like the little hands.
They're fun. They were so easy. The feet have 3 little loops.
Well, they do.
Yeah. Lori likes the froggy. Yeah,
it's
he
got like
out
a
really
smirk
cute
instead of a smile because it goes like.
Yeah, it did.
I love it.
There are aspects about this frog that Lori would really like if we pointed it out to her.
I only know that because you showed me. I don't know that it would probably have taken me months to figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Okay, well, let's show you. So it's got 2 marbles in it. So he's got a little. Oops.
Now they
got away from him.
They were symmetrical before.
Got little boobs. And then if we go like this.
Got a generous booty.
Got a little booty.
It's not usually my type of humor, but coming from you, it's extra funny.
When I did it, I was like, oh my gosh, Lori would love this.
It almost is the shape of a Pop-Tart.
It is almost the shape of a Pop-Tart. We could make a Pop-Tart frog. That would be so cute.
No,
How do we do that?
You still have more of this yarn.
Oh, I want you to make one.
Oh.
Because it's supposed to be quick and easy. And it was super easy for me.
So testing it with a novice.
Yeah, so I would love for a true beginner to be able to see if they could do it.
Okay.
That would be fun. And I got plenty of that yarn. That hardly
do you
used
have more
any
marbles?
Of it. I do. And I know exactly where they are because I have not lost my marbles.
This time. You lost them before and had to find them for this.
Yeah.
Hi, we were just talking about you.
Did you look?
Oh. Her alarm was set at 7:30.
Yeah, next week 7:20. She'll be at work for our live on Friday. That's sad. And I don't know if has Angela heard about it. I know both Loris know about my live on Friday. But Chef Lori is going to be working, and Teacher Lori, it depends on her head.
You have to show Lori what we just showed them.
Okay, so we got a frog
with two marbles
in it that we did for it, and so now he's got a little chest there. It's a girl, and now it got booty.
Keep my marbles in a very safe container.
What happens if you lose the container?
Mine are in fidgets.
She keeps her marbles in fidgets.
See, though, if I lose the fidgets, I've lost those marbles.
That's okay.
Should have brought my other one in here. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's an adorable frog. It was pretty easy. Not school safe. Well, it's a good thing she's like 22 and doesn't go to school.
Yeah, I'm turning 22.
Oh, she'll be 22 on the 27th.
I forgot that, even though I talked about it while I was out today, like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Anyway, yep, it's pretty cute, pretty fun. It was really easy and fast, but we're going to have her make one to see if she thinks that it's fast and easy.
Video it?
I will be sending you a picture of it for your fast, quick and easy playlist. Yeah.
Oh, our birthday is the same day.
Oh yeah. Wait, I remember last year figuring that out. Free stuff. You gotta remind me. I gotta figure out where send me an email of all the free stuff so we can remember where she goes. Isn't there one at Starbucks? There might be one at Starbucks.
I mean, Starbucks is not my favorite coffee place, but
if it's free,
it's almost worth it. Starbucks is not that good.
I wouldn't know. I don't drink coffee.
They cover up the taste of poor quality coffee
with sugar
and preservatives and caramel sauce.
Sugar.
They have tea. They also have cake pops. Their cake pops are decent.
See?
Oh, they have the dragon fruit drink. I love the dragon fruit drink. It's the only thing there that's decent. I just remembered that because it's hard to get.
All of the Starbucks fans are now completely offended by you.
Dutch Bros is amazing. I love
Free shake at Arby's. Could you do a shake from Arby's? I don't think it would be contaminated.
Well, it's a shake, Mom.
I can get a free shake right here.
It's made with milk. It'll make me sick, but
it's your birthday.
That's true. We love getting sick on my
Free
birthday.
donut at Krispy Kreme. Lori agrees with you about Starbucks, I'm guessing.
That's because I'm right.
Oh, you get 2 weeks to use the Dutch Bros freebie. There you go.
I love Dutch Bros. I get the Camp Out Cold Brew.
Okay.
It's got they use chocolate milk instead of creamer. And it's hazelnut too.
Uh-huh.
And I like hazelnut.
I know you do.
A little bit too much. Well, now I want
she gets, what do you get? The croissant, you know how you pull them apart.
Pillsbury dough croissants.
Yeah, she gets the croissant things. And then she spreads hazelnut on them.
And then I roll them up.
Basically, it's like a pain au chocolat, but with hazelnut.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because in the pain au chocolat, you take two dark chocolate bars and then you wrap the croissant dough.
But it's as close as you can get to it without putting in the thing.
Hi, Rebecca.
What do we got here? We missed from here.
Wait, what was the 8-ball?
Oh, that's Nightbot just telling people. Okay, so I was looking for the free stuff today. Some are purchased with a purchase kind of thing. Free with purchase.
Depending on where that would be acceptable.
Yeah, I should see Lori's going to have to add her Dutch Bros app again. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. And there you go. Lori, look, there's your channel right there in the thing. What else do we miss? Lots of hi Rebecca's, hey chefs, Rebecca's, and all that kind of stuff.
I didn't figure out a name for the frog.
Ooh. Guys, do you have name suggestions for her frog? Name suggestions. She may or may not take them, but it would be fun to see what you guys say.
Not Chad. We can't use Chad.
Chad?
I have a Chad already. And it's Chad Upman. Do you get it?
I remember, but I don't remember who is Chad. Who's Chad?
Well, for one of my roleplay characters.
No, but
I have a little. It's my. You have one over there.
I have mermaids over there.
Or at least you did. It's
the gnome.
Pointy.
The gnome?
Yes, that. No.
You have a gnome named Chad.
The brain was not braining. Boba bucket. It's a boba bucket.
I'm excited. So, Ribert. That was Lori's suggestion. I like that one.
Cute.
That is cute. Lori, Nightbot wasn't very nice to Lori again.
What happened?
Lori stories and crochet. Oh, you have time for us.
She just has really bad luck.
Nightbot's really mean to Lori.
Who?
Did I tell you that Chef Lori resolved things so she can see Shannon on her channel now?
Oh, yes, you did.
Isn't that exciting? They're doing a live, I think. Are they doing it? Did it? I think it's tomorrow. I don't remember. Hey, when's your live with Shannon? See, she's here. We can ask her.
Spin.
I really like Ribert. You should name him Ribert, unless you come up with something else. Why did you bring those closer to me?
Huh?
Why did you put those closer to me? Tuesday.
Tuesday is tomorrow?
Tuesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday.
So you were right.
So that's right. Or Roberta.
Roberta! I do usually make them men, so having a woman would be...
Well, especially because if you go like this, it's definitely...
If I were a frog, that would probably be my chest size.
Guess what I got in the mail today?
Oh, yes, yes. We have to show the people because we're excited.
So
I'm more excited for the
here's
hardbound ones.
the white one, and here's the black one. Oh, I always have problems with it. There we go. So the black one is twice as thick.
We have to show them.
I will. Patience.
But I'm excited. What up?
And here's the backs. Where's the black?
Mom. That was more complicated than it needed to be.
It does look good in both colors. I like the black. And then because it's wider, I was able to put the little guy hanging in. And then it's got blank pages, except for the little guys down at the bottom. So it's pretty cool. My boys are really excited about this because they don't like writing, but they love drawing.
You're right. Lori says it's hard to tell where the camera is sometimes.
Oh my gosh. It is so frustrating, especially as a person who is putting up stuff. You'd think that I would know. Actually, it's because when I'm recording my videos, I'm not flipped around like this.
Oh.
And so I'm used to
when I... It's not as difficult for me because I'm used to it being this way.
Yeah, but when I'm recording my videos, I'm not backwards, and so I'm still getting used to how it works.
Oh, I can tell I went outside. My eyes have started stinging.
So yeah, and guess what we're doing? We're doing a giveaway. So again, if you want it, if you want a copy, if you want me to send you a copy, type journal in the comments. If you type journal in the comments on the live, you get 2 entries. If you just come back to the replay, you get 1. Okay, no, that's not exactly right. Said something wrong. If you type journal here, you get an entry. And if you come back on the replay and write journal again, you get a second entry. But if you just type it in the replay, you only get 1 entry.
Do you have tissues in here?
I have those.
Well, that's better than nothing.
I don't know where anything else would be. I did send the last one to Angela, actually. I didn't do a second drawing, but that's who I sent it to because, I did a second drawing. I didn't do a second video. That's what I did. So Angela should get it the beginning of next week, the end of this week, something like that.
Can tell you ate something you didn't react well to because you keep messing up what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'll drink from my fun one too.
Mine looks like yarn.
Mine's a boba bucket.
I'm excited for it. The other thing about this one, we're not going to do a giveaway when the other one comes, but I will show it. We are having this one come in hardbound as well, so you can pick softbound or hardbound, and that's exciting. So the hardbound book, I think, comes at the end of the month. So
yeah, that one does take a little longer.
It's just when you order an author copy, Amazon takes longer to send it because customers matter more. And so if somebody were to if I ordered an author copy and somebody else ordered my copy, a copy of the same book on the same day, the author copy would take like a couple weeks and they'd get theirs in a couple of days. It's a weird Amazon thing.
I have a friend who's supposed to be joining us on here.
Yeah, I'm glad it went to a good home as well. I hope Angela loves it. Angela, let me know when you get it and if you like it.
That book is my baby. I was very excited to find out Angela got it.
Yeah. Yeah. We had some challenges with the actual winner. Interesting feedback finally came back, and so it's on its way to somebody else. So yeah, if you want the journal, Angela already entered. Good job, Angela. And
she's really good at winning things from you.
She's really good at winning things. She also got the Irish Rain stuff. Hey, Angela, how do you like that sweater, the green sweater you got? Yeah. So I'm excited to get the hardbound one. We have 3 journals in the works right now that hopefully will come out. One is the project journal for crochet or knitters, and the other is...
I need ideas for the cover.
You didn't get the green yarn and sweater yet? The journal you won't get until I think the 23rd. As far as the journal, yeah, I know you don't have the journal yet because that's coming out. Amazon says it will get there at the 23rd. Oh, your daughter took the sweater. You know what? I had a feeling that would happen. She takes everything. I've had conversations with Angela. I'm not surprised. So does she like the sweater?
Your daughter also takes most things.
Yes, but from the sounds of it, her daughter literally takes them and you're like, can I have this? And I'm like, yes. So I don't know.
The time I don't even have
I'm not
to ask
in Angela's
her, just like,
house.
do you want this? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
I have so many things I want to make. Yes.
I have so many things I want you to make too. They're the same things.
Hey, Chef Lori, when you made your hat that started out as a bag, how wide was your bit that became, that you had to make it into a long rectangle? How wide was it? I'm glad she loves it. I'm glad somebody loves it, and I hope you enjoy the yarn.
It's weird to hear you say yarn.
Because I say yawn at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have many, many things I want to make too. I am so close on my sweater.
They're all very
complicated. And then I could start
things.
my next. Oh, see, I saw that you had the live going, but because it was a Sunday night and my kids were coming home from their dads, I didn't get on. And I forgot to go back and watch that. But I wanted to know how the micro crochet went. Because that's using embroidery floss, right?
I've wanted to try that. I've actually crocheted with embroidery floss before.
Have you?
Not like as thread, but like the whole...
You like made the chain?
Do you remember that bag that I made out of like a pant leg of jeans?
Oh yeah. You made this strap thing that was like just random crochet. Whatever stitches you felt like putting in there.
I think it started as first.
You had a mix of like all this single, half double, and double crochets.
The ones that I knew. I couldn't remember what I started with, and every time I switched colors, it switched stitches.
It works.
Not that I knew how to switch colors. I really should have asked you. But you didn't even know I was making it until I saw it.
She finished it, and I was like, oh, you crocheted, okay.
It's super cute.
It did turn out cute.
It's just really small, and I carry a lot more than just my phone now.
Yeah. Yeah, she carries big bags now. Oh, you used the 10 weight thread. And so half the size? I guess when you crochet with embroidery floss, you probably use all 6 together, right? And because I have done the is it 10 weight or 30 weight? I think I've done 10 weight as I made gloves for my daughter. So in a way,
it was very small.
Yeah, which was fine. When I tried to make yours, the problem was they were black thread.
Which is sad because I'm the one who would wear them.
You know what? It's okay to be late. You made it. Take a deep breath. You're here.
I was almost late too.
Yes, you were. I was not. Well, I might have been a little bit late, but seconds late, not like.
I got home at 7:15.
All 6 together is about twice the thickness of 30 weight is thinner. Okay, so I used a 10 weight. I was thinking that. But I'm not as versed in the crochet thread as I am yarn weights. And so, yeah.
Crochet thread versus yarn.
So if 10 is, so then if you wanted it to be kind of a 10 weight size for embroidery, would you do half of them? Like three strands together?
Mm-hmm.
16 inches. I'm really worried about mine because my thing is like this tall, like probably the height of my head, but because I don't know how wide it would need to be in order to make it the right shape, I'm literally worried that I may just end up making a dishcloth or two. Yeah, it's cotton, so I could.
The crochet and knit dishcloths that you made are what I use to like wash vegetables, so I can scrub them, because they scrub a lot better than most of our dishcloths. Okay. Although there is one kind of dishcloth we have that is really good for it.
Yeah, she says 3 strands of embroidery floss is the same size as a 10-strand thread. That is actually really good to know. You'd have to change your yarn.
Something that I understand.
Yarn, like if you were making a big project, you'd have to change things sooner, and you'd have ends to weave in. But if one of my problems with crochet thread was always the lack of color selection. And embroidery floss, there's tons of color selection, so that's kind of cool. Two-thirds of the width. Okay. Yeah, I figure when it gets to be a little bit wider, I'll start folding it. I finally have figured out how to fold it from memory without looking at the thing. I don't have anything. We do not have a rectangle piece of paper or color or something. My yarn or my project's in the other room. No.
This is the adult coloring pages book. I made some progress on that one since the last time I showed them.
I asked, will my hat be a decent size? And Nightbot says the Magic Barn yarn bell says it is certainly yarn.
So it certainly might.
It might. Ooh, variegated thread. See, I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Variegated is when the yarn changes colors.
Oh,
yeah. A 3 square bag was harder than the regular folding. Is it because you really don't quite, it's not exactly 3 segments? Like maybe one of them is a little bit smaller or something? I'm really curious about that. But I did finally, because I was trying to figure out how to fold to kind of show how to fold it, I finally figured out how to fold them.
I really want to make
a Pop-Tart one this way and one this way and then this way.
I seriously want to make a Pop-Tart one now.
Yeah, but how would you do that? Like, would you just do a color over here to look like frosting?
Yes. And then you would put on the sprinkles with the same way you did this mouth. Because the Pop-Tarts
Lori's gonna send me a picture.
I don't even like Pop-Tarts, but it would
So
be cute.
sorry
Like
to
me and
tell
Kat.
you that bad news. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I hope you forgive me. About the housing situation. I had extra grannies and used them to make a bag, sewing it together. I got confused.
It sits. I have to take a picture.
Yeah.
My phone.
I have to go in and sign into my email so that when the picture comes, I have it. Okay.
So when the picture comes.
Well, yeah, because Lori's gonna send me a picture.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, she'll let me know, and then I can.
I have to show them.
Share it.
Will it show it?
Kind of.
He's sitting.
He's sitting. He's blown out, but he's.
Hi,
sitting.
Deborah. That's so cute. Oh my god.
Thank you. Come on Friday if you can. Friday is when we're going to be having our party. I'm going to buy yarn cake tomorrow to give away on Friday.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
Every time it's been mentioned, I'm like, we should have yarn cake.
So we're going to get some yarn cakes.
Somebody's got to make a cake out of the yarn cake for it because it's just funny.
You can crochet a cake.
I don't know how to crochet a cake.
It's super easy. Thank you.
You said that about a lot of things.
Yeah, make a circle. Yeah, make a tube.
Circles are not easy.
They're not hard. You just have to.
I just don't know how to do squares.
Once you learn how to do a circle, you're going to be like, oh, that was easy.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
My froggen isn't done yet. Froggen.
It's in the whip drawer. Well, whip it out and get it done.
Today is a day for
Arm Chef made a cake. It was a double layer.
Nice.
And hi, Deborah. I'm glad you made it.
What color was it?
Yeah, what color was your yarn cake? That was a double layer cake. Stand up a bunch of skeins, the ribbon around it. Oh, that's cute.
I like it.
Oh, we may have to have a candle. Not light it unless we could make a candle, like a candle.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Yes. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, we're excited for that. We're excited for Friday.
If you put a candle on a headband like that, then on people's birthdays, that could be their birthday crown.
We might have to make one and send to Lori for her birthday.
Yeah.
And then you guys can both wear them on your same birthday.
Yeah, because we're twins.
She says toilet paper roll candle. Or paper towel candle. That actually would fit really, like, if you scrunched it down inside of the yarn cake. That could work. But I want to now crochet one or knit one.
And then we will, like, glue it to a headband or something.
Stitch it.
You want to make a headband?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a birthday crown.
He's not sitting anymore.
No, you had to get his marbles just right.
There we go.
Yeah.
And now he's got his arm on the thing too.
Your birthday's on a Sunday. Do you work? You probably work. It's on a Sunday.
So cute.
I know it's on a Sunday because we've been planning for my brother to come on. I wish it was on a Tuesday.
I wish it was on a Tuesday.
I hope you did find a place to live, Izzy. That's rough. I've been in a similar situation before. How soon would you know if you got the job, and how soon would you start it if you got a new one? What time are we doing our live on Friday? We're doing our live at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Yep. Okay. Hey, Lori, Do you want to come on our live that we're doing on Monday, and we can be on together, and you two can celebrate together your birthdays? That would be fun. ShiAnne would love that. That would make her birthday.
That's because I really like her.
Deborah, I remember you saying your birthday was on 11th, I think, last week.
Yep.
And that you're 69. Congratulations. That's a great birthday. My birthday's not until December.
Like yeah.
Okay, just a reminder, because I want people to be able to enter. I got our new journals. They're fatter than the first one. So here's the first one.
Lori said, "Oh, I can eat all the things that ShiAnne can't."
Throw it in her face. Look what I can eat and you can't. Yeah, I could see that. Anyway, this one is blank pages. And if you write journal in the comments, you get a chance to win.
So basically, she'd be eating like ginger and cilantro. Because technically, I can eat berry.
She would eat ice cream in front of you because you would be like, I already had my ice cream from, who was it?
Arby's.
Oh yeah, Arby's shake.
But I don't think I would get a shake on my birthday.
I don't know. It depends on what the rules are.
Isn't it Sunday?
Yeah, we could still do that.
Oh, okay.
Next Monday is no. That would be because the next Sunday is the week after Easter. It's in 2 weeks. You know what, Izzy? If you want to enter, you can. If you don't end up having a place to live, then I will pick somebody else if you ended up being the winner.
Only Starbucks makes you go on your birthday.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna have to look up all the places I can go on my birthday and around my birthday.
Yeah.
One year I went to IHOP on my birthday.
Denny's, you get a free breakfast. What did IHOPs have?
Well, one of my friends.
Remember, if you comment, you can comment here and come back and comment in the replay, and you get a second entry. Okay. What happened at?
One of my friends mentioned that it was my birthday, and the waitress, she was so cute. We loved her, and we actually became kind of friends with her. So we would look for her every time she was there, until she quit.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "It's your birthday," and she walked away. And she came back with a bowl of ice cream. And I was like, this is going to make me so nauseous, but this was too cute to not eat. It was so worth it. It was probably my best part of my birthday that year.
Breakfast for breakfast, and breakfast for lunch, and breakfast for dinner. Do they
technically you could take the Denny's breakfasts to go?
Do they still not? Are they still okay? How am I wording this?
Do they still not share a computer?
Yeah, could you still get away with that? That's what I'm wanting to know.
I'm sure that we could probably Google it.
Okay, so it was so cold when we started, and now I'm like, I knew that the lights would come on, and like the lights would be on and would warm me up. But...
It was really cold in here when we came in.
Yeah.
Which is abnormal because your rooms are usually super hot.
That's because I'm usually in here.
That was a decent snap.
That was a good snap.
She doesn't know.
I know, I read that. Okay, well that's a bummer, but still, it's cute.
Maybe after the first one you can figure it out.
Well, you could definitely try. I don't know. I like computers in some ways. I mean, we're having a conversation because of computers and technology. But at the same time, that you can't sneak some of those things.
Technically, if you still do.
Hey, look, you just dropped my email. I forgot that I had it set to everybody. That's funny. What? Okay. She typed email sent and oh my goodness. Oh, let's see.
Those are tiny.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh, if I can remember how to do all this.
I can't help. I don't know how to work it. Imagine a sweater made out of those. You would have to make so many. Technically, if you could still get away with it at Denny's, you could go eat a few things on the plate, take it home as like leftovers, and you could have a week's worth of meals.
How do you share a screen again? I forget. Anyway, Lori talked about how she could float a check a week before she got paid. And it's true. Back in the day, we used to, you could write a check before you got paid. But now, since it goes through like automatically, you can't do that.
I have not tried knitting yet.
We're getting there. We'll teach you.
I barely do crochet.
This. Oh,
it wasn't until recently that we figured out what yarns I'm allergic to.
Did we go?
I haven't done much. Oh.
Image.
Haha, you figured it out.
Okay, can you guys see that? This is what, if you guys can see, I think you can see that. I don't know.
Should be able to see it.
Because I didn't do screen share. I did upload an image. But I did see where you can do the screen share. But this is the micro crochet that this is the micro crochet that Lori did with the little tiny hooks and the little tiny. That's a variegated word changes.
Yeah,
that's pretty cute. I love this one.
I usually call it
the rainbowy one that has the pinks and the blues. I mean, I love the color of the other one, but I like the extra colors. She says they're about 1 inch wide. Earrings. You're right.
These would be such
They would be very cute earrings.
Oh, I would wear
little
those.
Granny Squirt earrings.
I would wear those.
I have heard of people doing full-on amigurumis like this in micro crochet.
Which is what I was thinking earlier. Because if I could wear those as earrings.
Oh my gosh! Little frogs as
earrings.
These little frogs is in micro crochet
earrings. Fun earrings.
That would be so cute. I have crocheted around hoops before.
I've worn those earrings.
You did. They were a blue color.
I liked them. I don't like hoop earrings, but for hoop earrings, I liked them.
I like hoop earrings.
Hoop earrings always get caught on everything more than other earrings.
Help me remember 1.75 millimeter hook.
Hold on.
It's a steel hook.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. I may end up with earrings this next little week made because I'm pretty sure I have the the hook things.
Wait, was it a hook?
Yeah, it's 1.75 millimeter hook. It's the steel. It's a steel crochet hook. One of those skinny metal ones.
I remember.
Yeah.
They were ones I always wanted to use. But I didn't have anything to use them with.
And this was fast. I imagine it couldn't be too much different. You wouldn't be able to use the.
I could do it pretty easily.
Safety eyes you would have. You could use embroidery thread thread. Actually, small enough you could probably do a French knot for the eyes. That would
French
be cute.
knot.
Yes, it's an embroidery technique.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
I want to try embroidery.
That would be so cute. Oh my gosh, now I have to do that. Lori, she's definitely need to put a fat handle on it.
On the hook?
Yeah. Well, because they're so skinny. So, but I have some.
I don't know if I would mind or not.
Can you go find my bag with the crochet hooks?
No.
Please and thank you. Oh, dots of black glue. That would be a good way for eyes as well. Michelle said I could send you some pictures before, and I forgot how I was supposed to send them to you. Yeah, use email. See, I've got it set so that if anybody types email, it drops my email address. Send them there, and I will put them in my slideshow. And you know what? If they're not animal and you just want to show me, like she's just sent me the micro crochet. I'm just so excited to see what people make that you can send me any of them. This is my bag that I keep my crochet hooks in. My son got it when he went to the Philippines.
I unzipped it already.
It's already unzipped. So I wanted to show you. This is a 0.75. I have hooks that have the squishy stuff on them. So even though the point is smaller, I have a few that actually have. That's a 1. Okay, so this is the size hook. It's not that small, actually. I mean,
Not
it's
in
small.
comparison to this.
It's small, but it's not
You
that
could use
small.
sewing thread for this.
That is so tiny. Yeah. I think that might be the smallest I have. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do have some
Practically a sewing needle.
I do have these ones. This
The
is
handles aren't so bad on those
1.3.
either.
But still, if you're working with tight crochet. Plus, remember that
It depends on how you hold
oh
it.
yeah, I remember you guys are doing the fat yarn versus skinny yarn thing on your live. And I happen to be Team ShiAnne on this one because I would much prefer to use skinny yarn than bulky yarn. I remember now. Because Chef Lori likes the fat yarn.
I haven't tried it.
No, my hands get really mad at me for that.
I tried regular one. What was the one that I used for the gloves? I was going to say, this one, it depends on how you hold the hook, too, if it would be a problem.
That's true.
Because the way I hold it is like a pencil grip.
Oh, you do the pencil grip. Okay.
So it wouldn't be difficult for me. But
yeah.
this would be uncomfortable to use something so small.
See, Lori likes novelty and fatter yarn. I'm curious, since we brought up the how do you hold your hook, do you knife grip? Do you pencil hold? I'm really curious. Which do you do?
It's called knife grip.
Knife grip, because you know, like that's what my grandma taught me, so that's what I do.
That's what you taught me,
Yeah.
and then I had to try it differently because of my thumb joint.
I can sometimes do the pencil grip. It just feels weird.
It did feel weird at first, but I got used to it pretty fast.
Izzy is making granny squares to make her kids blankets to stay warm.
Cute.
Great idea. Those are nice and fast, make up fast blankets too. If you haven't tried corner to corner, those also make really fast blankets with a much more solid fabric. What do I see? Not sure. That was the promo. She had nothing to do with it. I'm missing that. Okay. Lori does the knife grip. Okay. Chef Lori does the Oh, you did a single crochet. I've never done a single crochet corner to corner. I've done the I've done half double crochet though. But in blanket yarn, I could see how a single crochet corner to corner in blanket yarn, because blanket yarn's that fat. It's like what I made the dusters out of.
Mm. When I think of fat yarn, I think of the one that you tried to make a rug out of.
That's really fat yarn. The other kind of fat yarn is what your narwhal is made out of.
I love the narwhal. Yeah. That's on
sneeze, guys. I don't want to sneeze because I'm on a video. I was gonna say, she said that it's true. Babies kind of go like this when they're learning to eat, and then as you get older, you change the direction.
I know somebody who did not change direction.
Was that Katie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really
hi, Nancy from Ontario, Canada. Welcome.
Hello.
And Angela does knife. No, that's not true. Anyway, yep, we're talking about whether you hold your crochet hook in a knife grip or a pencil grip, because apparently I do knife and ShiAnne does pencil.
Well, I do pencil because of my thumb.
And we also have been talking about micro crochet, knife holder. Yep. I was going to say, I think it might be an older generation, but then I remember I know a lot of, I know some other older people that also do the pencil grip. So I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's a generational thing as much. Maybe it's a culture, like American versus somewhere else. I don't know. Also, this is my new journal. And it has the fat yarn, or the fatter pages, because there's 180. It's got blank pages with the little guys at the bottom. And I'm giving one away if you type journal here. And if you, you can type journal here, you get one entry. If you come back and type it in the replay, you get another entry. And I did find out I should be able to send it to Canada by sending it directly from Amazon to you, if you are from Canada and you want to enter. So if you want one, you can type journal. When people hurt their hand and have to change how they knit or crochet, it can change how they hold the hook and yarn. Yeah, that's actually when I started to try out the pencil grip. And so if my arm's bugging me and I'm like close to the end of my row, I will switch to the pencil because it's a little bit easier on my arm. Yeah, fat journal's nice. That's why when I got these ones, I was like, yeah, we need more pages in the journal because that's not big enough. I need more pages. And let's see, we have Nancy does knife. So far, other than ShiAnne, everybody's mentioned knife grip. But yeah, my son knits the way where he pulls the yarn in his right hand. It's called continental. I actually knit with my yarn in the other hand that is called English or throwing. And I thought that was funny that he learned to knit different, but I don't have any like opinion on one way's right or wrong. It's what way gets you what you want. If you like the results of your fabric, then that's the way to hold it. Okay, so Deborah also does knife. And Rebecca, I don't know if you're saying sorry that you left or sorry that you came back and you missed part of it. I don't know. But phone calls take precedence, right? I need to look and see if I have green embroidery floss. We're going to make earrings with micro crochet from these. I'm going to do it. I just have to look before I go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. See if I have some green thread. That's so exciting. Thanks, Lori's, for the great idea. Oh, some emails. Not that. Okay, what do we got? Is it sent yet? Because it's possible. Because if you sent some pictures, it might take a minute for it to come all the way through. Yeah. Miss Party Live. You know what? I miss a lot of lives. And that's been something that's hard for me to be like, I can jump on in the middle of a live and it will be okay. I've had to train myself that it's okay. I don't have to watch the whole thing. I can go back and watch what I missed. And that's been an adjustment for me because I was the kind of person that had to watch it from the beginning and I didn't want to miss anything. Major FOMO. Okay. We're kind of checking every once in a while to see if I have an email from Deborah.
Why?
Because she sent me a test photo to... I sent you a test photo. So
did you get any more responses on what kind of grip people use?
So far, everybody has mentioned knife grip.
I figured.
Yeah, I think it's the most common, at least in America. I did check the spam folder, and I'm gonna check. I'll check every once in a while, but I did check. Yeah, I got 2 weird things from some Alex person. 47.6 for 18-inch will and 90-day open credit. Yeah, I have no clue what those are. Those are definitely spam.
What was this the hook for?
That's to make the frogs.
Oh.
But it may... Oh, you might have spelled my name wrong. That wouldn't be the first time. People do that. Also, sometimes it takes a while for it to actually send from your stuff, especially if you're sending from a phone. So sometimes it takes a while for it to actually send, even though you sent it. Yeah. I don't know that the case matters as much for the email, but it's always best sometimes if you don't know. What's wrong?
I don't know. It's some kind of like hive or something on my wrist. I just noticed.
Yeah. How long have you had it? It looks itchy.
It's so itchy. I just barely noticed it, and it's like an oval shape.
My name is the 1L Michelle. There is a 1L Michelle that works at my local Walmart. That's kind of fun. I'd like to go talk to her.
She's interesting.
What are you putting a delay on? A delay on your email? A delay on... I don't know. I missed that. Yeah, checking. No. Okay. I almost grabbed your water bottle.
This is yours.
That one's mine?
Yeah, mine's a life water bottle. Yours is a smart water bottle.
Oh, so I would have grabbed my own. Okay. Oh, but see, this is my water for this alive. I have to use my cup.
That's still yours.
Yeah, I didn't.
It has barely anything in it.
I found out how to put delays on my text. So, and when I want to text somebody in the middle of the night and I know they're sleeping, I put it on a schedule thing, and so it sends out the next day.
I don't. If I know somebody's sleeping and they don't put their phone on silent, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah, I didn't. After I got yelled at by a relative, I decided to start using the delay.
I used to delay it, but now I'm like, you have multiple ways that you can silence the notifications for the night. That's not my problem if you don't. What did I interact with that could cause this kind of a reaction?
I don't know. What? She's a spelling error. She's like, oh no. Okay. Oh, we're still looking for names for him. We have a couple ideas.
Him or her.
Him or her. It could be boy or girl.
Or them. And I don't judge pronouns.
So we have 2 ideas so far. We would love ideas for a name so that Cheyenne can pick the name for him. He's got marbles inside of him. So he's a fidget.
Do you have something that I can like tie around my wrist so I don't scratch it?
Have you put...
No, I noticed it when I sat down.
Oh.
I don't want to have to leave again.
The only thing I have here is
it's the tickly kind of itchy.
I don't
it's
think
worse
the yarn.
than
I think the yarn
painful.
would make it worse. And I don't know. You could try wrapping that green is cotton.
This?
Yeah.
It's pretty big though.
It is pretty big. I'm just, I don't know. Here you go. She's all wrapped up. Just a minute, switch to one.
It just tickles.
Oh, so I got this one out and you're telling me it's not even the right size? Have to get a smaller one?
I love zippers.
Lori says give her a sec. She's going to come up with a name. I actually might want to go a little bit smaller as well since they're...
What's this one? E.
An E is like a 3 point something, I think. If I had my journal made, I could check the reference sheet. Might be a 2.7.
This is too small. This is 1.25. What did she say?
She said 1.5. 1.25 makes sense. We'll do this. The other option is
that
to go
smaller than what she said?
Yes, it's slightly smaller.
Perfect.
Yes. The other option would be go with probably a 1, but I like 1.25. That sounds good.
Nail.
Sounds good. I was going to look at what the E was because I have my cheat sheet now in emails.
It almost looks like something suctioned at my wrist, like a watch.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a thing. Let's see.
I haven't interacted with anything I'm allergic to that I know of.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's bothering me.
So I technically recorded 2 videos today as well. I recorded for 41 minutes, made her be on silent so it wouldn't come in the background.
Because I was watching a show. I was watching Supernatural.
And
while I cooked,
I got done and realized I didn't check my mic,
like,
so I had no sound.
Done. You could, and then she's like, "Wait," and she tested it, and there was no audio, and I was like, "That was like 40-something minutes that I could have been watching my show."
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Because I like watching my shows while I cook.
So we got Freddie or Fritzy. It can't be Fred.
Fritzy. Why can't it be Fred?
You have a Fred.
Which one's Fred?
Is it your dinosaur? Or was it?
Dinosaur.
Teddy was the thing. You had a Fred. I thought you had a Fred. Maybe it was Ted. Because Teddy was your phone.
Ted. Because Bill and Ted. Because Bill is
Bill is the dinosaur. Okay.
I'm sure I have a Fred somewhere.
I thought you did. A Freddy Fritzy.
So Ted and Bill are out.
Roberta Fritzy.
I like Fritzy.
That's cute.
I like Roberta too.
What is this one? Knitting needle sizes. Okay, we're looking for the letter E. 3.5 millimeters. That's how that big is. Yeah, I'm sorry if that's the kind of day you had. I'm just so frustrated because if you're talking for a while, especially if you're not talking to somebody so you don't take a break because you're talking to the camera for 40 minutes straight, your voice can get pretty tired. And then I had to do that back to back because, yeah. So, which means it did not edit any. It will edit tomorrow. That was frustrating. I've been so good about that lately. What time is it?
Time for you to get a watch. It's 8:39.
Oh, he's holding it. It was sitting there with it like this. I wish the box of threads wasn't so far away. Because I really want to know. I do have a really, really dark green crochet thread.
Okay.
Let's see. I did that plus made an item for the tutorial. Nice. Yeah, I did my tutorial. I did a tutorial for this. I recorded all the video. Hopefully it all works out because I recorded it all, but haven't edited anything yet. And I'll be sad if I have to re-record any of it.
I like that the whipped cream almost looks like meringue.
It does kind of look like meringue. Yummy.
I'm not even tired. I'm just like super distracted.
Because of your itch?
Yes, it tickles. It's like if a feather was constantly rubbing on your skin.
What kind of stuff do you want? Do you want silver gel or do you want the lotion?
I don't know. Because usually for hives I use the lotion.
Hey, Kalani. Can you bring us the bottle of lotion that's on the table out there?
I don't know why the lotion helps. It's just lotion.
I don't know. That lotion's really good for me, too. I'm having sympathy itches. I am. Thank you. Have to put some on too. Oh, I can use this now. This is my favorite lotion. This is not sponsored. This is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with vitamin E. Cocoa butter heals and softens. Daily skin therapy relieves rough, dry skin. This is my favorite lotion because it's like the only lotion that I actually find works for me. It's thick and creamy, but unlike the others, it's also like
it soaks in fast.
It soaks in fast, and
I usually don't like lotions because they don't. I would rather use like a body oil.
Becca says that's a real thing. She's talking about sympathy itches, and it really is.
Yeah, I experience it frequently when you start having issues.
The first time I experienced any kind of sympathy, anything that I know of, was when my mom had knee surgery when I was in high school. Every time I talked about her knee surgery, my knee hurt.
Right? That happened when you had issues with your knee.
Yeah. So and then when people talk about men having sympathy pains, I think they do. I don't think it's made up. I think it's a real thing. So, yeah.
I really hope this helps.
It will. It will. Maybe it's a food thing.
Maybe.
Because the food was weird today.
It was weird today, and I got nauseous in like a weird way. In a way that almost is like food poisoning, but it's really not. More akin to when I eat way too much dairy in one go. But there was no dairy in it.
There was no dairy.
It was specifically made with no dairy. Now the itching has changed to a different kind of itching.
Okay, I still don't have an email. And my spam count hasn't gone up. So. Okay, I was going to look up. Because we had cod for dinner.
I've never had a reaction to cod before. I've never had a reaction to any fish, but tuna, it's only because there's so much copper in it.
We didn't look up that, did we? Not copper.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Okay, I was checking that one since I had both. I don't know. Oh, it's good to know that probably should avoid. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm not allergic to cod. I've had cod many times.
I was just checking. Because that was the thing. I don't know what happened. Maybe something in the pan.
It could be
Maybe
like eggs and fats. Certain things combined is not good.
Oh, yeah, because it was when you combined them. But also, maybe something in Chewy's car.
Or just on him.
Yeah.
Because I hugged him a couple times.
Okay, Rebecca's asking if it's just on your arm.
It's just on my wrist. Like as if I was wearing a watch. There's a little bit around the oval. But like nothing significant.
It kind of makes an oval around her whole hair. But the hives are like in the middle. But you can see discoloring almost in a full oval.
It's almost like the rest wants to also have hives. But it hasn't puffed up like the one in the center.
Yeah. I don't know, because when I get hives from food, I can get them anywhere on my body.
I usually only get hives on my wrists and hands if I've touched like my stuff, but I haven't touched anything that would be contaminated.
Okay, so hey, look, let's talk about the magical mail. Are you guys making your animal things? This was one of Lori's quick and easy projects, and it was quick and to me easy. But we're gonna have ShiAnne make it.
Test if it's really
actually easy, and then that will be fun. We should make a video of it.
I was asking that earlier if we should record and see how it goes.
You guys want to? Do you want us to record it? I don't know. An hour, 2 hours tops. I mean, like it wasn't long.
Okay.
We would just cut stuff out.
Yeah, I was just thinking how we could film it without me getting super stressed and bored.
Oh, you could be watching TV and stuff. We would just, some of the most important parts is, could you figure out how to do this part? Once you get here, you're fine. And then the arms and legs.
I don't have a watch.
She did have issues with,
I had issues with other watches that I've had.
She's allergic to acrylates, and so she did have problems with watches once upon a time.
That's why I wanted to see the metal one.
Yeah, this is the other thing I was going to say. Sometimes it's fun to watch people crochet speeded up. So that was my other thing, is like we could put it on without, you wouldn't have to have sound. We could put music to it, and we could just film the whole thing.
Well, if I was watching TV, we couldn't have sound. Because, yeah.
Oh, that's what you do. I was like, you said it was in your whip drawer, and I was like, why is it in your whip drawer? It was such a fast project. You could have finished it. But she didn't have the eyes to put in. She's got the eyes now. And you actually made it all the way until you were getting ready to close it up, and then you put your eyes in. Then you stuff it, and then you close it up. So she's like almost done. She could probably finish it like lickety split. Rebecca likes watching it backwards. That would be fun. One of my favorite things to do as a kid, because we had, VHS. I love to like send him backwards and watch everything go backwards. Bob Ross, watching him unpaint a picture, that's one of the funnest things ever.
Right? Watching somebody try to keep up with him is also hilarious.
Oh, and a reminder on the animal thing, it doesn't have to be crochet or knit. It can be crochet, knit, diamond art, felting, drawing.
Any creative expression.
I'm trying to get my other daughter to write us a song. I put in the background.
You could write a poem.
She used a green Christmas Chanel.
Chanel.
Chanel is the fuzzy that feels like velvet.
The ones that you don't use.
No, I don't use them. But yeah, there's reasons I don't use them. Most of those are polyester.
At least they're not acrylic. Well, some of them are.
You can't hug me when I'm wearing this. Did you touch this? That doesn't usually give you hives, though.
No, I don't get hives. Not unless I've worn an acrylic thing for a while. It'll make me super itchy. But not.
Now I'm going to have to watch myself uncrochet. When I'm doing my tutorial, when I'm editing it, I'll have to take a bit and watch it backwards just for the fun of it.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sending you good vibes and low wind, no wind. Sorry, kite flyers. Lori's got a headache.
Let's go fly a kite when Lori feels better.
Let's go fly a kite somewhere outside of Denver so that Denver can have no. Yeah, we can have. You can send the wind to us. It's okay.
Get some rest.
Thanks for joining. Take care. See you soon.
Let's go.
This must be a horrible time of year. She gets migraines from the wind. It's got to be the worst time of year. I saw something that
gotta move to a less windy place.
Yeah, I saw something that said we might get snow again.
I kind of just want it to be spring so that it's not fluctuating because it's really hard to sleep when it fluctuates.
I don't like this time of year.
My sleeping
I love this time of year
right now.
in that I can go out without a jacket during the day most days.
I like wearing tank tops.
I don't like the yo-yo weather. Yeah, I see now I have to and watch my videos backwards. It's satisfying to watch it undo. It's frogging without the having to redo your project.
Some of the redness went down.
See, it's good stuff.
Still itchy though.
Yeah. All right, Rebecca, are you working on anything for the animal mount or just anything in general? What are you working on? I'm almost done with the bottom of my sweater, and then I get to start making the bands. Made progress on my socks. I've got about an inch to go, and then I can do heels. Apparently, I have a new project because I'm making more frogs.
The evil laughter. Don't we have the ear?
Lori said that's why she didn't know how late it was. It was still light out at 7:30, which is awesome. Yeah, that time change is really annoying because then between the time change and then the daylight changing, it can really confuse your poor little brain. I remember as a kid being frustrated when my mom wanted me to send me to bed at 7 o'clock and there was two hours of dark.
I complained about that with you.
Still so much light out.
I couldn't sleep with the light out because if it's going to be
light, I have
to have the light.
She's working on a secret cardi and 3
I want to make a blanket.
You need to get money and buy yarn.
Well, I can't even do it during the summer or I will overheat and get myself sick.
Yeah, we are moving into a time. Yeah.
Even when it's cold, it's too hot to be.
Rebecca is actually driving right now. Hey, be safe. Oh, good. Okay. Hubby is driving. Whew.
Sputtering. Lost my balance.
She sits on an exercise ball.
I've gotten good at not hitting against the door until I fall over.
Yeah. Oh, what else? Let's see.
Some people don't have this tendon thing in their wrist. Do you?
I don't know what you're talking. This tendon?
Mine's a little bit pronounced.
Okay. So apparently now we're talking about this tendon thingy that...
I wonder if you can see it. It's the little line.
Do y'all have that? I have it.
Mine has pronounced.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Nope.
Oh, she just started her fourth blanket. Wow. How do you work on so many blankets? I'm going crazy with one. The tendon thing reminds me of when I was a kid, was in 6th grade, and we were buying some chickens from our neighbor. And so we had to go over and pluck the feathers out. And luckily my mom wasn't mean. She didn't make me. But my brother got to take home the chicken foot. And so he'd pull the tendon to make it
I would do that.
To the thing. And I was super
the foot.
Oh, that's too bad. He
traumatized me in way worse ways, but he wouldn't let me keep the foot because it could traumatize me. I asked for the foot.
How's that traumatizing if you ask for it? My brother played with it.
That's why I wanted to.
He took it to school for show and tell.
I would too.
I was freaked out by it, but that was just because I was me. Oh, I could see that. If I could make blankets, I probably would have to have a couple going because I would get bored and want to switch them. I'm struggling with the blanket now because it is starting to get warm, and my blanket, it's mosaic crochet, and
I can't touch.
I am 4 rows away from finishing the orange section. And then the only section left is a red section. So I'm probably like this much away from the end to where then I start the border. And it's pretty long and it's getting warm. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to finish this because it's getting hot.
Wow, crochet has a 12-step blanket, Cal. I'm on step 2, only like 10 to 12 rows of each stitch.
Yeah. You might not make it through. You might have to wait until after summer to do some of those. I'm also doing
the lotus blanket in Halo. That's on row 14.
Good job. The halo is kind of yarn. It's got halo. You do like lotuses.
I have a lotus perfume, and it was yours for most of your life.
Yep.
And it's my favorite thing.
Rebecca's going to be right back. She's got to
probably flowers
make sure that her husband doesn't run off the road.
Yeah. Because then nobody would be driving the car.
Don't say such things.
No, if you run off the road, you can't run in a car, Mom.
Let's see. Oh, yep, you need to. Okay, so your top that you're doing, is that the one that you had done in a smaller yarn and you said nope and decided to switch yarns?
What?
She has a half of the top done. She needs to do the other. And she needs to finish her dog paw scarf. Ooh, I can't wait to see your dog paw. Hurry and finish that so you can turn it in this month. Did I get the email?
My thing said that you're ready for bed.
Oh. No, I didn't get the email. They're doing inspections again.
Inspections.
Yeah, I just have her whole place. It's one of the things I don't mind about my landlord being kind of hands off.
Kind of hands off?
Very hands off. It's frustrating because there's a lot of things that need to be done that he takes forever to do, but he doesn't do inspections, so.
I mean, there's things he does do that just screw things up more.
Why is...
Your alarm's going off.
My alarm is going off. Oh, she was carrying in pizza.
Pizza? I want pizza.
Do you?
I want the texture of the pizza.
I have my winter
And
clothes.
the
I have to
taste.
put away 3 suitcases sitting around. Might have to wait a couple weeks till after the snow that might be coming. Can you? I don't know if it's in the. Let me see. If you're on a live, can you see the description? Oh, nope. Sorry. Okay. Can you try copying it from the description of the live? Because I have my email down in the description, and I don't know if that will work or not. Rebecca counted.
I'm drinking my drink.
Yeah, it's delayed. Okay, but I wanted to check to see if it
I
would
drink my drink very elegantly.
Oh, good.
Way more elegant than I feel.
Rebecca says that she just counted her blankets and she has 8. Does that mean you have 8 projects you're working on that are blankets? I have 1 blanket project. And socks and a cardigan and a frogs and a hat.
I want frog earrings now.
Those are my active whips. I have 5 active whips because I'm kind of avoiding some right now. Pie earrings. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Oh my gosh. Micro crochet this. Oh, this would be so cute.
I'm a genius.
Oh, we'll have to try that.
What else could we make into earrings?
What else?
Gnomes.
I've seen gnome earrings.
I would wear those.
You would.
If I had more fun earrings, I would wear earrings more.
As I have no earrings on right now.
Some of my fun earrings that I have copper hooks, though.
Oh.
So I need to change them out.
I do. I'm pretty sure I have hooks.
Yeah.
Or did I give that stuff to you?
You gave that stuff to me.
Oh. I'm pretty sure she has hooks.
I wanted to do jewelry, but there's things missing from the jewelry that I need to do. I'll explain it later.
I've made jewelry from that. There was nothing missing.
Yeah, but there was copper stuff that I wanted to use, but it was copper, so I couldn't use it. But we didn't have any other kind of that thing.
Because I know there's also some rose gold that's not copper.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know there's some copper in there too. I forgot about that. Take that out.
Plus, there's not a ton of kinds of beads in there. There's a limited amount of kinds of beads.
Yeah, I also do decluttered a bunch because I was like, I'm never gonna make this, and I let them go to our friends, and then decided to give the whole thing to you. That was a long time ago. Are you feeling better? I think
it's not as itchy anymore. I put like a ton over top of it to just sit.
What did she say? I enjoyed being on your live. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye, Angela.
Bye, Angela. I was actually getting ready to go anyway because I need to get people to bed. Go make sure that one person finished his school. He's been playing around today, so he's still a lot to do. Last reminder, if you haven't already, type journal in the comments. And you want this one, it's fatter. There are 280 things. And
it's really
blank
pages,
pages
far away.
Except for the little guys in the bottom. So it's mostly blank.
Joanna.
And they're pretty exciting. And that was ShiAnne, not me, that just typed that.
I'm sure
you are wiggling everything.
It's really hard. The keyboard's a little
just so you know, she can type journal all she wants. She doesn't get to be in the drawing because family.
I already have one.
She's not allowed. Plus, She has one. She's got one of these.
I get one of
got one of these. She could get a project. You could have one of the project books when we make it. That will be fun. You'll like fill up 2 or 3 things a year. Unless we get you doing more. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys have an amazing night. I don't know what else to say. Remember, submit your animal stuff. Oh, let me check if I got the email yet. Nope, still no email. I'm going to check also I didn't go into spam either. So I don't know what, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. We're going to do a special live on Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, because it is our 3-year anniversary. So I hope you guys can come and join us Friday night. And then, again, of course, on Monday, almost every Monday at 7:30, which is Mountain Time, which is Denver time, I'll be here. And Rebecca, that is totally fine. I saw that. I ignored it. I'm like, yep. I haven't seen somebody spell my name that way in a very long time, though. So good job for being that person. Anyway, so there is 1 week in May that we will not be having a live on Monday night because my younger daughter's choir concert is that night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but most Monday nights we'll be here and next Friday. So I love you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I hope to see you soon. And remember, if you come back and comment in the replay, you get a second entrance for the journal.